Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. Today we're going to do another great workout you can do in your home. Today we are going to use one set of dumbbells, a ball, a tube, a little bit on the lighter side, and that is it. Oh, and a kettlebell if you have one. If not, you can use one of your dumbbells. So remember to come into these workouts ready to move and warmed up and ready to go. So 10 minutes or so of a cardio workout. Get your heart rate up, your muscles warmed up, and your mind ready for movement. So we're going to start today with chest fly on the ball. If you do not have a ball, you can do this either lying on a bench, like an exercise bench, or on the floor with your knees bent and your feet on the floor. So we are going to grab those dumbbells. I would say a little bit on the lighter side for these dumbbells for this exercise. We're going to walk out to a bridge. Let's see, I'll move over just a little. With your shoulders and your head resting comfortably on top of the ball. Hips lifted so you have a nice flat surface from your knees to your shoulders. Press those weights straight overhead, and then we're going to let them fall out to the side and bring them straight back to the center. If you are already feeling like it's too much weight, change now. Don't try to power through. I don't want to end up with shoulder pain. The other thing you can do is if you do have shoulder pain with this, you can bend your elbows a little bit out here, shorten that lever a little. Nice and slowly, keeping those shoulders down away from your ears, hips up, breathing. 2 more. 9 and 10. This is another way to work your chest muscles, your pecs, and your shoulders. Come back up to a seated position. Make sure you're not lightheaded or dizzy before you move on. So we're going to stand up for our next exercise and grab, like I said, either a kettlebell or a dumbbell in one hand. We're going to do suitcase squats. So envision that you're holding a suitcase in one hand. Oh, look at here are the boys. Hi boys. Tubby and Baloo came to visit. They just got groomed, so they're very handsome. Now, when we're holding a weight in one hand, we want to make sure our shoulders are level, our tummy is engaged, and we're going to sit back just like you're going to set that suitcase down on the ground. But you want everything to stay stable and level. So we don't want to set it down like this. You want to set it down just like you've got one in each hand. So you're really getting a lot of core work here. We're going to do 7 on each side. 4, really sitting back like you're going to sit down into a chair. Shoulders level, readjust every time if you need to. Now, if you feel like this is just impossible, grab a lighter weight. All right, now switch sides. So the other thing you can do is do this next to something sturdy. So if you really are having trouble sitting back, you can use, like a kitchen counter sink or a railing or something like that to really sit back and make it level. Make it so that you're putting your weight back over your ankles, over your heels. Slowly, really engage that core down here. Let's do 2 more. Chest tall. Level as you can. Okay, great. Now remember, when you set that down, set it down with a good form. Now we're going to move over to our tubes that I talked about, your band or your tube. And we're going to do some shoulder extension. My ball just wants to keep coming after me here. So about chest height or hip height, whatever works. I want you to stagger your feet. We've got 2 handles, so you're going to be hanging onto each end. Shoulders down and back to start. We're going to have your arms straight. We're just going to pull it straight to your hips. So this is a shoulder extension, working on shoulder stability. And I want your feet staggered here so that your abs are helping and your shoulders are working, but your low back is not taking over. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Breathing. Now, it doesn't matter which foot you have in front. The next time through, put the other foot in front. But like I said, it's really just about a stability thing so that your back does not take over. Just to your hips, nice and slowly, and rest. Okay. Now we're gonna grab that ball again, if you have one. If you don't, you can do this on the ground with your forehead down and just lifting slightly off the ground, but we're gonna do a back extension. So on your tummy, on the ball, I want you to just, we're gonna keep your shoulders down, cross your hands over your shoulders, and then what we're going to do is lift your chest up off the ball slowly. We're doing a back extension. So I want you to just almost come to neutral or come to neutral, but don't go way back here. We're not going to go into hyperextension. We're going to work those back extensors, but in a safe range of motion. Nice and slowly. If you feel like you're sliding, you can put your feet against a wall. Breathing. Controlling your breath when your tummy's on the ball like this is really important. Nice and slowly. 8, 9, and 10. Now, if this is really, really challenging, don't do quite as many, but you can also leave your hands here, and they're just kind of helping you balance, but you're still controlling all of the movement through your back. All right, now we're going to lower down to the floor. Lower my, I think I can leave my camera where it is. We're going to do some mountain climbers, but we're going to do some slow holds today. So get it into your plank hold. You want your hands directly beneath those shoulders, not way out here. That's much more challenging, and it's also harder on your shoulders. Now I want you to bring one foot up between your chest, between your elbows, and back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 2. Try not to put that toe down. Holding that knee. That's 3. We're going to do 5 on each side because this is more challenging. Breathing. And rest. All right, good. That's a really good core exercise. If you can, work up to 10 on each side, but start with, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5. Doing that slow hold, trying to drive your elbow up between your elbows. When you come up here, try not to do this. Try to keep everything as flat as you can, just moving those legs and doing those slow holds. Okay. If you need to, take a minute to kind of get your bearings, get your blood pressure back under control. Stand up slowly. We're going to do one more. We're going to do a balance challenge to end. Today we're going to do an airplane tilt. Last time we did that starfish hold. Now we're going to be going forward and back. The key with this one, we're going to stand on one knee or one leg, tilt forward and back. The most common thing I see with this one is that when we start to tilt forward like this, people go like this. They're rounding their back and they want to do this. This is going to put a lot of pressure in that low back. So if you need to, find a bathroom mirror or somewhere where you can do this so you can watch yourself and make sure you're doing it correctly. We're just tipping at the hips. Everything here is staying tall and straight, no bending like this. So start with that back, shoulders down and back, and we're going to tip at the hips. Now, if this is all the further you can go and keeping that good form, that's okay. You're taking your body off center forward and then coming back to center. Regardless of how far you go, from the top of your head down through your heel should be a straight line. So I don't want you to bend over and then stick your leg out. Top of your head down through your heel that's moving is a straight line. Just tipping at the hips. My back is staying straight. Really working your hamstrings and your glutes here. Let's do 2 more. So you can do it a few different ways. You could do, maybe 5, or you could do 30 seconds worth. Or if you're really feeling like you want more of a challenge, you can stand on a balance pad or stand on a pillow, or do them for a little bit longer. All right, we're going to switch feet. Same thing. This may feel a little different. Each side is a little different. Normally one side is easier than the other. Tipping at the hips, straight line from the top of your head down through your heel. Whoop. Breathing, shoulders down. Don't let your shoulders come into play here. 2 more. The boys came back to play. Hi, boys. Hi, Baloo. Hi, Tubby. Hello. Okay, that's it. So go through these one or two more times, add some cardio in between, get that heart rate up, and get a great full body workout. Follow with a good cool down and stretches. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions or if you need any modifications to any of these exercises. I'm happy to make some changes. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great workout, and we'll see you next time.